Where are you at, Biswa, in your relationship status?
What is it called? Committed? Is that what it's called? So yeah, I am that.
Yo, you sound committed when you don't know what the word is. What is that thing? Married? Is that the term? I don't know.
I don't know what they say nowadays, these kids.
Akaash, you guys know each other from you guys have a story that you guys...
Oh, yeah. Biswa, first of all, we met in New York and I made fun of him because he was in awe of Todd Barry. And I was just like, I love Todd, but who's in awe of Todd Barry? It just blew my mind. And I kept teasing him about it.
Yeah.
And he thought I was a little obnoxious. And then I did shows in India and I needed Biswa to help me sell tickets. And before that, someone at a show just wasn't laughing at all. And I was just trying to talk to her. I was like, what's going on? Whatever. I teased her about how she didn't like me. And then she was like, you're just not funny. And I was like, nobody cares if you're here. You can leave. Take your 40 rupees with you. Nobody cares. Like, it was just a whole scene. And then I kicked her out of the show. And then she tweeted
you just shouted at a lady because she was not laughing?
I didn't shout at her. If you're going to say you're not funny, it's like, all right, go. I don't care. I'm fine. You know, if you leave, I won't care at all. You can leave right now. Right. I wasn't mean. I wasn't angry. But then she got really upset because I didn't give...
The concise version of the story sounds like you are the bad guy, Akaash.
I don't care. Comics should kick the shitty audience members out of the show. And you know, I didn't understand because obviously I'm good friends with Andrew Schultz. He kicks somebody out every show. Like in my mind, right. I'm so much better than who I'm friends with. But I guess in India, that's not a thing that you guys are doing yet. You'll get there.
We're not doing that yet.
You'll get fed up enough. I promise. You do enough
shows,
Mallika
out of the show?
So fed up.
Did you kick Mallika out of the show?
That's her shitty internet that's doing that for her. But you just, to me, I didn't think it was that big of a deal. Somebody said they weren't having fun, so I was like, okay, you could go. I'm not going to miss you. And then one of the girl that left tweeted Biswa, and Biswa was just like, what the fuck are you doing in India, coming to our country, and just throwing people out of shows at comedy clubs? He could not understand it.
Yeah, I mean, you know how much traffic they have to sit through to come to your show. Now they don't even see your show, and they're back in traffic.
I didn't tell her to go. I said you could leave. Nobody would care. I had fun.
That's fair.
I didn't think it was that big of a deal. Biswa was horrified.
Yeah, it sounds like you had fun.
I was tagged, whatever. But I was just like, what is happening? Why is he kicking people out of shows? Because I have no context what happened in the show, whatever. I'm just sitting and randomly I get tagged, hey, got kicked out of show. This is not cool. I'm like, yeah, it's not cool, man. Who is kicking you out of show? And also the way Akaash told the story, I don't even have to have a version. It's like, you hire a lawyer for yourself and then he fucks you. It's like Akaash is his own lawyer. He's telling the story like, I kick people out of shows, man. Like, yeah.
Hey, y'all gotta figure it out, man. Let me tell you something. If somebody starts acting up on this Zoom, they could get the fuck out. I don't care. Don't raise your hand too much on this fucking Zoom, participants.
Yeah, it's easier to kick people out here.
Okay.
Yo, is Mallika's internet sorted? Is Mallika here? Hey,
I think she's going to keep dropping in and out.
Naman, can y'all check with Mallika where she's at? Yes.
Thanks, Shantanu. Thanks, Naman. Supposed to be getting married in October, but we did the Hindu ceremony. My wife is sick, fiance is sick, so I'm Hindu married, and then we were supposed to do the Sikh ceremony and reception October 10th, but obviously because of pandemic, we pushed it to July 10th of next year. But as far as I'm concerned, I'm married. I'm trying to get this girl pregnant so we can save money on this wedding. I mean, let's do it.
Yo, Mallika, are you here now?
I have 3 internets. None of them work. I don't know what to do. तभी मेरी कोई dating life नहीं है.
Yeah, that's true. So we still spoke for 10 more minutes about the same show that you were listening to. So you didn't miss
I
anything.
Nothing.
kind of heard
You
it.
didn't
I
miss
really,
anything.
I mean, respect. I've always wanted to kick people
Hey,
out. Like,
you know who did miss something? The bitch that got kicked out of my show.
see, I can't hear. Is he yelling at me?
No. No. I don't need more female enemies in India. I don't need that.
You've been engaged for a while, Akaash.
We're supposed to be married.
Everything okay? Everything okay?
No, being engaged sucks. I want to be married. But the pandemic, we couldn't have anybody at the wedding. So we might still get legally married in a month, but she wanted to have like a reception and she wanted to do the 6th ceremony with the reception. So we're Hindu married. As far as I'm concerned, we're married. My God says we're married. Hers is waiting.
Right. So you did the Hindu ceremony, like everything?
Yeah,
Oh,
we
like
had the
your
Pandit come
family
to our
came?
house. Nobody came. Well, her sister and brother-in-law came. My parents were in another state. So we just had the Pandit come and we did the ceremony in the house.
Oh, that's
Like a
good,
Zoom
man.
wedding. Yeah, I loved it. I didn't want anybody at my wedding. I actually preferred this.
Yeah,
You
dude,
kicked them all out?
Yeah. Honestly, they didn't look like they were having enough fun. I threw them the fuck out. I said, get corona.
Just kick everybody out. They're all tweeting at me, man. Your entire family just tweeting at me. So please do something about it.
Just kicked out of a wedding at Biswa Kalyana. I'm 27F Hindu. I agreed to marry a boy because my parents coerced me into arranged marriage. Before the wedding, I told my husband about my Christian boyfriend that my parents wouldn't approve of. I told him I'll only marry to shut my parents up. He agreed. 1 year into our marriage, he got a girlfriend. My boyfriend left me, and I'm falling in love with my husband. I want him to break up with her, but I think it's unfair. What do I do?
1 year into our marriage, he got a girlfriend. My boyfriend left me. No wonder. I'm falling in love with my husband. So now, after 1 year, her parents were finally right. They were like, this is the right guy for you because the other one left.
How tough is it to talk to her parents that she had to marry a new guy?
Maybe I don't get it. Maybe I don't understand how convincing Indian parents can be as a woman or something. I don't know. Mallika,
So what is this?
You're the best person to answer this question. Is this girl the loser that I think she is? She seems like a fucking loser to me.
she reminds me of any girl her age. Actually, I was like her.
You would have married somebody because your parents
In the
said
sense,
to?
I've not married someone to. Sorry.
You would have married
I was like
somebody?
her. I remember my first marriage. I remember when. Mallika, is the audio? Oh,
can't
it's an
hear
audio
you.
issue, is
Huh.
it?
No, this
Yeah,
happens when you
it's
meet
not
Akaash for the
coming
first
in.
time.
Yeah, short circuit you.
You can't keep up. Akaash, last I heard, Akaash said, is this girl the loser that I think she is? See, the thing is that you can make anybody break up with anyone. Like, you can desire that. You don't have to be married to them. And I don't think the marriage is the problem. So I think she's okay to do that. Yeah, it's fine. Fine.
Yeah.
Relationships are complicated.
Yeah.
It's a fraudulent marriage. This is the arrangement we had. I don't want to confront my parents. Will you please marry me? He says okay like a goddamn gentleman. And then she gets left and she wants him to break up with the girl he just started dating? No! I can't love you. I was doing you a favor.
Look, here's my thing, man. In the code of law, he looks like the cheater at this point. Because on paper they're married, but he has a girlfriend. She has led him to believe that we both can have our respective boyfriends and girlfriends. But if she doesn't have a boyfriend currently, I think she's got a card that she can use to her benefit.
That's true.
I don't think... If you just read it, while it's like there is no marriage in question, it's a regular relationship.
Right.
You know,
The Christian boyfriend probably already left her
Exactly.
because she got married. Right?
I mean, oh yeah, that's another point of view. You are in love with a girl and she's like, but I can't talk to my parents, I'll get married to that guy, but you are,
Yeah.
You're like, fucking what?
This Christian boy thing is seeing a future with her. This Christian boy is fighting with his parents.
Man,
that
this is the
I'm with
saddest. This story is I found it. This story is the saddest. I thought from the husband's point of view, but no, it's from the Christian boy's point of view. It's the saddest.
Yeah, no one's asking about the guy, Bichara.
Yeah, the Christian boyfriend is trying to break up with her in her house, and the husband is reading the paper like, no, y'all carry on. This is y'all. Because at least she had a boyfriend when she was getting married, so she was aware of the fact that I'm going to continue to see someone else. He
Why
didn't
is
even
that
have
okay?
a girlfriend at the time.
That's why he's
just-
okay. He's like, whatever, yo, let's get married. I'll do you a favor.
What favor is this, dude?
This guy's a great friend. He's doing her a fantastic favor. If he spent an entire year with you, living with you, and got another girlfriend, he's not remotely into you. Like, you actually repelled him in that year.
I think they should just all break up with each other. Okay, break the marriage, move to a different city, start life all over again, where they can talk to their parents.
Because she's not said my mother and my father. She said my parents. Because even her parents might be having this situation of a girlfriend and a boyfriend. So if you don't know the number of parents here.
But it's an interesting.
Very in-depth investigation has happened.
All right, cool. I think let's wrap this question up. What are your closing thoughts on this one, guys?
She sucks.
Sorry, what? Akaash, what is your closing thoughts on this?
She sucks.
That's it. She sucks.
That's it.
All right. That's your response to it.
That's it.
I dated a girl for 5 years and now we've been married for 3. We are extremely happy. We moved to a different city right after the wedding because I got a new job there. Recently, however, I got laid off due to the pandemic and we're going to have to move back with my parents in my hometown. The problem is, while we were dating, I cheated on her a few times with a girl from my parents' building. I'm too scared of what might happen if they both meet. What do I do? Wow! What a great situation.
Why don't you move in with her parents? What are you doing? Why is that not an option?
She's hiding the guy from her dad's building. You know what I'm saying? She's got something to hide too.
I hope so, for her sake. I feel like if one person is cheating, both people should be cheating. That's just the decent thing to do.
You know what he can do when they both meet? He can just read out the previous question to them and be like, people are fucked up. These things happen. Let's just move on.
Okay, so wait. The fact that he was cheating on her, is that a girlfriend or is that just like a hookup situation?
Yeah, is a hookup not cheating? Am I missing something?
Bro, in India, hookups are not cheating.
I need to move to India, I think, because I operate under a very different set of rules. If I text another girl to ask her to get a job for my fiance, she'd be like, "Who is this bitch?" You know what's crazy is he cheated on her while they were happy.
Yes.
I mean, like, I don't think you were that happy, to be honest with you, man.
I don't know if they were happy because he had to say we are extremely happy.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, my fiance and I are regular ass happy. At best, we are regular ass happy.
If you say your fiance, I automatically assume that you guys are happy because you all took that decision.
100%.
He can just be like, oh, this lady's crazy. She just makes this thing up about us hooking up since we were kids. I don't even know her.
But this oldest trick in the world. Okay. Like,
What is the oldest trick?
When you're found cheating, just say this girl is crazy. I think he'll get caught. I think
she probably won't want to have sex with him anyway because he's an unemployed loser who has to move back in with his parents. So I think he'll be okay.
That's true. If the mistress wants to bring up any sort of, sexual intimacy, he can also tell her that, I moved back with my parents and I'm unemployed. So that that just solves it. Nobody wants to sleep with him now.
Yeah, and he's unfuckable. The mistress won't want anything to do with him.
But he's also forbidden fruit now.
Yeah, it's like forbidden rotten fruit.
Forbidden. Yeah, that's true.
In the middle of COVID, the only way to hook up is like with familiar people now. Not that they can't be carriers, but I think people are a little wary of experimenting. But I think mostly keeping society judgment in mind. The girl will probably back off because she'll be looked at as a nagin, which is a snake. For those
as a temptress. But Mallika, I also realized after what you said that he can use this with his wife. In case his wife finds out about the girl he cheated with, he can always be like, look, where are you going to go? It's Corona time. Okay, you're not going to be able to be with anybody else. I'm not going to be able to be with anyone else.
Yeah.
Let's just work this out. I think that's the best way to save any marriage at this point.
See, I mean, these are the only droplets you have now. You know, like you can't just like go searching for new droplets to share. You might die. So we just stick with this.
Yeah. We have a herd immunity to these droplets as a family, and that's a good way of saving this marriage.
Another solution is he can move his parents to a different building.
That's such a good solution. That is the best solution.
If you're just going to not discuss the morality of anything and just find logistical solutions, just tell your parents, this is not good for you, this building. There are too many corona cases. And just
do her parents have a south-facing door? If so, you got to get them out of there.
Yeah. Make it a Vastu thing.
Yeah. It's not.
I think it's something he's got to have that talk with his parents. He's got to be like, look, mom, I'm extremely desirable, so I want you to move out of here.
Good argument for anything. Like to the wife, to the building hookup, to the parents, to the watchman, I'm extremely desirable. Dekh lo.
To the BMC guy who's taking him to the Corona center.
Extremely desirable. Main kya karu?
My boyfriend of 9 years has recently gotten extremely close to his cousin, who, like me, is also 25 female. I find it a little weird that sometimes he writes out a sweet message for her and then sends it to her as well. They're filled with hearts and misuse, etc. They even started hanging out privately and she calls him Babu. There's a lot more to this, Raunaq, but you get my point. He gets angry whenever I suggest how it looks to me. Am I being paranoid? Nope.
I think that's weird.
It's weird, and I'll tell you why I think he's doing something is because he gets so angry whenever she brings it up to him. If there wasn't something there, he would dismiss it as crazy. He'd be like, "This is okay, sure thing, I'm fucking my cousin, whatever." But the fact that he gets angry lets me know there's something going on. Biswa,
So
if anybody's gonna fuck a cousin here, it's you.
I did not know these are real questions until I read this one. And she says, there's a lot more to this, Raunaq. And I'm like, are people writing this in newspaper columns saying there's a lot more to this? I mean, there's a Friends episode like this, right? Something.
Yes, there is.
cousin?
No, Rachel dates a guy named Danny who's very close with his sister. I know my friends. Don't worry about it, guys. Don't worry about it. You know what else is weird about this? They've been dating for 9 years. Why hasn't he married her in 9 years? Maybe after dating for 9 years, you're so ready to fuck anybody else that you're like, I don't care if it's my cousin. I'll take it. What can you do?
Yeah, that's probably what it is, man. Mallika, did you hear the question, or were you there for that part?
No, I was totally there. His cousin, na? Yeah.
Yes.
Some Game of Thrones shit is happening.
He's doing her, for sure. Who calls their cousin Babu? This is the first time I'm hearing this.
Yeah. Those are special words that I reserve for my cigarette wala.
Only one of these people so far has been married. The other ones are just dating and you won't break up. It blows my mind.
But it's been 9 years, bro. Like, she'd think twice about breaking up.
No, it's been 9 years and the guy's so desperate to cheat on you, he's fucking his cousin. Get out of there.
Akaash is engaged. He doesn't realize how hard it is to find anybody. Whoever you find, no matter how pathetic they are, you have to conspire to make it work.
But I am engaged, so I fantasize about having sex with other people all the time. She can do that. I only said that because my future wife is not in earshot.
I can't wait for this episode to get out, man. I'm just gonna cut that part out and be like, this is the whole episode.
Yeah, it's fine. She knows I'm too scared to ever cheat.
And she also knows you don't have hot enough cousins. So that's a good one.
That's true. No disrespect to my cousins.
All my cousins look like me with a wig. Okay. So I can't see myself at any situation being attracted to my cousins.
No, I'm just saying you would probably look fine as fuck with a wig. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true. I would.
I'd throw it at you.
I gotta make you meet my cousins, Akaash. They're all unmarried and they want green cards.
Don't tempt me like that.
Yeah. Or she should get in her cousin and up this game.
Yeah.
She can be with
Actually,
her
that's
cousin.
kind of disgusting, but sure. She should get a cousin, like a hot cousin. Yeah.
Just get
That's
someone to
good.
get
One of those mere
That's
bhaiya
what
hai.
she should do. That's
And he
the
should
winning
be her
answer.
Rakhi brother. He should not
Yes.
actually be related to her.
That's the move.
Akaash, are you familiar with the concept of Rakhi brothers?
Yeah. Yeah. Not blood brothers, but close. I mean, good enough to get it.
Yeah.
Get some work in.
Yeah. And mostly people have hooked up with their Rakhi brothers.
Yeah, because it's a sham.
Because no one's going to question it.
Exactly.
It's a smooth slide into the relationship. I think she should find some Rakhi brothers and untie those Rakhis.
Play it very smooth.
Man, here's the thing. Do you want to work at saving a marriage with a guy who wants to do his cousin?
It's not even a marriage.
Yeah, it's not a relationship with a guy who wants to do his
in
cousin.
my mother's side of the family, this also happened. But a much older generation. And in a younger generation, it happened in my dad's side in the family.
The much older couple who got married, the cousins who got married, do you call them the colonial cousins? Thanks.
Akaash, do you know the colonial cousins?
No.
They're a band. They're an old band.
A band.
They were a band. They are a band.
They are. I love how Akaash didn't even try to acknowledge that. He was like, okay.
Bombing in the morning is the worst. I've just figured it out. I didn't know. I thought bombing is bad. Waking up to bomb on Zoom.
I didn't get it. That's all. I didn't want to pretend to get it. I didn't get it. But Biswa, if you could, instead of you leaving, if you could kick me out of the show, how satisfying would that be?
And then Akaash tweets to Biswa saying, I got kicked out of a show. and that's when the loop closes itself.
Oh man.
Oh, Biswa didn't hear any of it. Oh.
Son of a
Yo.
bitch, Biswa.
You didn't hear any of it.
Yeah.
We were
Glad.
praising your joke. We were telling you what a great joke that was because Akaash just caught what colonial cousins were.
What can you do? He missed it.
Oh man, thanks man. Thank you.
Welcome,
It's
buddy.
always I'm always grateful when I walk off stage and then the audience tells me the jokes were great, but they didn't laugh at it. I really appreciate it always.
I'm here for you, buddy, whenever you need it.
In college, my best friends were a boy and a girl who later started dating. 2 months into their relationship, she confided in me that she broke up with him because he was controlling and manipulative. I took cudgels, I don't know what this means, for her and broke ties
Cudgels.
with him too.
Took up cudgels for her.
Okay, I have never heard this word. I took up cudgels for her and broke ties with him too. Recently, many years after college, I caught up with a girl and she told me the real reason she broke up with him was that she didn't think he was as heavily endowed as she would want him to be. He was never controlling or manipulative. She says she was just young and dumb. I want to make it up to my old friend. What do I do?
You lost a friend. What's the big deal? Grow up. You know, miss you.
Yeah.
It sounds like he wants to make it up to his old friend. Just don't discuss. Just say hi and just talk to him. What are you gonna do? Just,
but it's weird talking to your friend now that
Yeah, then
you
just
know he
let
wasn't
him-
heavily endowed and that's why he got broken up with.
That's true.
Yeah, you
That's
can
a
never
good
see him
point.
the same way again. These two dumb bitches need to stop it now. Matlab, one person breaks up because he's not
Which
well
two?
endowed. Then the other, like these two girls. The one
The
who broke
friend
up
and
with
the
the
girl.
guy.
Huh.
Yeah, and the other who took
Yeah.
up
Oh, it's
cudgels
a-
or whatever. That these two are very vela, which is jobless for those who don't understand Hindi, Punjabi, and they really need to like shut up, both of them. They don't need to get back to this poor guy who's gone through enough already, bichara.
He's probably gotten a surgery to make himself look better now. And
Needs to file a restraining order against these two.
I agree. Mallika said it perfectly.
Thanks.
yeah.
Cudgel means cudgel. I don't know how it's pronounced. A
is
short thick
cudgel?
stick used as a weapon.
Picking up cudgels for someone is like if I'm fighting on Biswa's behalf.
Is
I'm
a
picking up
short
cudgels
stick
for
a
him.
metaphor for something here?
No, dear.
Yo, again, this girl's a loser. He don't need you. He's very happy without your friendship. Grow up.
Man, if people wanted real answers, they wouldn't come to a toxic show like this.
That's my real and my joke answer. You're a fucking loser.
I'm saying,
You're a fucking dork, man. You're still thinking about college friends. You didn't make new friends, you fucking jobless loser. Get a life. Son,
Yeah.
what you want? What are you doing? All you thinking about is this fucking guy? This little dick motherfucker? He's not thinking about you. He's thinking about how small his dick is all the time.
Yeah. Because he's had this in like the next 5 relationships also. The same problem has persisted. It's not that your problem has scarred him alone. Yeah.
You really want to do him a favor? You fuck him. That'll solve problems.
Look, I'll tell you why he's manipulative. Okay, he's constantly going around talking to people with big dick energy. And then manipulating them into the truth.
He should not have big dick energy. You don't want to lie to people. That's why I do not have big dick energy. I'm not lying to anybody out here. I'm an honest man. You get what you get from me, and that's a great personality.
Listen, are there surgeries for men also, like to augment things?
I saw
Must
that in
be.
an Adam Sandler movie once. I don't know if it's true.
there must be.
You guys watch
But
that
if
movie
these
where-
two jobless bitches or what thing, they can dip him with that then.
Hey, no, guys, I've looked into this a lot. It's actually not possible. I've done a lot of research. Turns out it's not a thing, but, unfortunately, not yet. Hopefully, science will get there. I've had quite a few consultations. It's not a thing yet. My name is on a list, though. As soon as it's scientifically
on the
possible,
list.
I'm getting a call.
Dude, people should do that. Dude, you know how when you die, they give your organs to people?
Yeah.
People should give their dicks away when they
Dick
die.
transplant. It's a great idea.
Yeah, but like, Rasputin's dick is still there. So it's not like a
They
absurd thing you're saying.
preserved it.
Yeah,
Wait, I
Rasputin's
don't
dick
know
was
this.
very famous. It's quite famous,
I just know the
actually.
song.
No, Rasputin fucked the whole royal family,
No,
I guess. That was
everyone.
tabloid
Yeah.
news. And apparently, some people believed his dick had magical powers or whatever. It's stored. It's in somewhere in the museum in Russia. I don't know.
Oh.
His dick is?
Yeah, it's still there.
I'm looking
Wow.
up Rasputin's dick right now on Google.
Yes, please.
So can you share screen? Don't do it. Don't do it.
You found it?
This is what I woke up at
Whoa.
6 a.m. for. So I need this.
Wait, I'm
This
doing
thing
it too.
this thing looks like an albacore tuna. My God.
Okay, wait, I gotta
Share
see it.
screen, no someone.
Holy shit!
Okay, hold on.
This is...
Yeah! What
Don't
the
irritate
fuck
me
is that?
at 8 in the morning.
This looks like an armadillo.
Yeah, exactly. An armadillo.
Guys,
Go
you have
to
to
that.
remember, it's a 100-year-old dick, okay? It's
See,
not a
this
fresh
was
one.
the
Yeah,
why did you
just-
do this to us early in the morning?
Hello.
No, all I can
I
think
didn't
of
do
is
it. You guys came up, said dicks should be donated and shit. And I was just like, that's not a joke, that's real. And you guys are blaming me for
directed
it.
us to Rasputin's amazing dick.
I didn't say look it up. I said it exists. You guys looked it out
How
for
can
your
you
own
tell us it
curiosity.
exists? Of course we'll...
Gonna ask you.
Malika,
No, now he's put
You
Rasputin's dick
supported
in
me
my
when I
head.
brought up this
Now it's
theory.
never leaving.
no, I said Rasputin's dick and you said yes, it's
I said
stored.
yes to the fact that Rasputin put his dick everywhere. That's what I said yes.
Oh, got it. Got it.
Oh.
Lag is terrible.
Have you seen the size of that dick? A dick that big is everywhere at all times.
I've messaged you guys your questions.
But how do we access the messages? Our phone is recording now.
Yeah. Once you shut the voice memo app, it continues to record.
Beautiful,
And
thanks.
even if
Learning new
you
things
don't have
every
the voice note app on, the government is anyway recording you. So if anything, you can always, if you have contacts in Delhi, we can just get a
Yeah, there's
Both
just no need.
governments, actually.
very clean
Yeah, for the previous episode, I tweeted at @mygovindia. Lost my recording. Can you help me?
Both governments are recording the calls.
That's true.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
I forgot.
Yeah.
One's doing it for
So
backup.
We're covered.
We're covered.